Hello gin lovers and welcome back to No Nonsense Gin Reviews with me, Bobby Freeman. Now then, what a treat I have in store for you today. This, my friends, is Tanqueray Sevilla. That's right, you heard me right, Tanqueray Sevilla. Now then, this little fella is basically just like Tanqueray, your standard Tanqueray, which I've reviewed in another video, which we like very much. I thought it was very, very good. It was on sort of like the third rung of my gin ladder. Started off after I've sort of discovered the basics, you know, your Bombay and your Gordons. Move up to the level where you're at your Hendricks and your Sipsmith, something like that, and that's where this where the Tanqueray lies. Basically, it's very, very nice gin. You cannot go wrong with it, right? Always have some on your shelf. Although ironically I haven't got any now because I've drunk it all. However, this little baby is Tanqueray Sevilla, as I say. So this, as you probably guessed by the label and the orangey colour of the actual gin, this little baby was brewed with a load of orange. Oh, sorry, distilled. I shouldn't say brewed. I should use the correct terminology. It was distilled with a whole load of Seville oranges in there. Now, you know I usually say any gin that is distilled with the ingredient oranges or orange peel is usually very, very nice. Wow, this little baby is pretty much nothing but, well, that's not true, it's not nothing but orange, but it's a whole load of orange, so much so that it has turned orange. So I've seen this around for a while and I put off drinking it actually, but I don't know why. I just kind of got bored of Tanqueray a little bit. As I say, nothing wrong with it, but I'm kind of sort of moving to sort of more interesting levels. But my girlfriend saw this and she fancied it, so I thought, sod it, let's give it a go. And I tell you what, we have drunk not much else ever since, as you can tell. So, I've already poured myself a little bit here, pre-poured myself. Now, some people have been asking, why do I test the gin with tonic? Why don't I just test it neat? Because some other gin channels I'm aware of, they do actually do that. They test the gin, just neat gin. Well, it's a very simple reason, really. I don't know anyone who goes out on a night out and asks for a neat gin. You must be mental. It's unenjoyable. It's not nice. I don't know anyone who would enjoy it like that. So that's why I don't do it really, because I think everyone would drink gin with a gin and tonic. Blimey. Try saying that after you've had a few gin and tonics. So that's why I test it. That's why I taste it with tonic, because that's how vast majority. I mean, I'm open to be corrected on that. If anyone else drinks it with something else, I think you can. I think in the 1970s or the 80s, it was popular to drink gin and orange juice, which I can kind of see the orange vibe going on. But I just like it with tonic, and I know most people do, so that's why. So that's a very complicated way of explaining a very simple thing. Now then, that's going to be a bit strong, I think. Oh man, that's lovely. Holy mother, you would never ever mistake this for anything else. This is just so orangey when you smell it. It's just gorgeous. It's like a summery blast. It's a very, very summery drink, this. Let's get a bit of this in, shall we? Oh, it's a little bit strong, but it's still, oh, wow. I mean, as you'd expect, you get a really strong taste of orange in there, which is kind of what it says on the tin, or on the bottle in this case. I'm going to pop a little bit more in there like that, just to swirl it around, just to get it. That was a little bit strong, actually. You can drink orangey ones quite strong, but that was a bit too much, so. Oh, man alive, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. It's really interesting when I see what I sometimes deem as a novelty gin. You know, you got like the strawberry flavoured ones, or like what did we review the other day, the Whitley Neal rhubarb and ginger one up there. It's always kind of weird because they're kind of on a separate shelf, really, if you like, a metaphorical shelf, because they're gin, but they've got such a strong flavour of something else. It almost becomes another drink. It's a gin base, but it takes it to this sort of next level, really. And it's always interesting because I always kind of think, when I first sort of was aware of these, I was kind of, I shouldn't be messing around with gin that much. Gin should always be different variations of gin. And I've come to believe that I think it just is. It's just a extreme variation of it. And this, you will not get. I really liked the strawberry flavoured Beefeater, as you know, as I reviewed in a previous video. But this, my friends, is right up there with the strawberry. It is absolutely delicious. Now, I always recommend, as I say, you should have a Tanqueray on your shelf. But now, that bottle has a little partner. Get the Tanqueray Sevilla. So that's my recommendation. So Tanqueray, as we always say on this programme, keep up the good work. and bring us out something out. In fact, I think they have brought another one out. There is a Rangpur lime one, which I assume is the same sort of thing but with lime. So I'm looking forward to trying that. I haven't done that one yet, but maybe that'll be my next video. So anyway, I'm just gonna let's just finish that off just to be polite. Oh, I'll finish that off myself in the company of my own home. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the end of this episode, but it's been great fun talking to you. In previous episodes, I have reviewed many gins in one go, but unfortunately, these gins are very expensive and it's costing me a fortune to make these videos, so I've made it a third as cheap by doing one as opposed to 3. So I'll see you next time. I don't know what I'll be reviewing next time, it's a surprise, I haven't decided yet. So this is No Nonsense Gin Reviews, I'm Bobby Freeman, and I'll see you next time.